How you doing? How's everything going?
Really good. So happy to be back. Thanks for having me.
How's the fam? How's the
Great.
wife?
Martel's great.
I know Martel since Saturday Night Live.
She's the best. You guys have known each other for a long time?
Yeah. Is it true that she helps you with your line reading?
She used to, but then she started giving feedback. And I was like, I remember that when we would used to do it, to memorize lines, she'd give me a line, and then I'd give a line, and then when I was done, I'd say, okay, and she'd go, I mean, are you going to say them like that? And I was like, no, I'm not now.
What's the weirdest direction you've ever gotten from anyone on set?
Oh, wow, the weirdest direction. This one guy, I remember this one director said, hey, Tony, this next time, can you just do it better?
That's good direction.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's a good one. And then I remember I had this one commercial director. We were supposed to put a mattress on top of the car. It was like all guys were putting a mattress on top of the car. And all he would do, he didn't speak very good English, and he would go, I'm thinking monkey, monkey, monkey. And we were like, monkey? And I remember thinking, do you want us to act like monkeys? Or like, what? And so we put the mattress on top of the car, and he just went, yeah, monkey, monkey. I'm just like, all right, dude, whatever.
That was it? That was monkey?
That was it. Some great directors out there, guys.
Wow.
Great directors.
You've been acting a long time. You got one of your first gigs was in New York City, Shakespeare in the Park.
Oh, it's a common misconception. It was Shakespeare in the parking lot. I did Taming of the Shrew in a parking lot in the East Village.
Oh, you really were in a parking lot?
Yeah.
Oh,
I sure was. And actually, somebody else recently said, oh, Tony, you went to Stanford. And I said, no, I went to Samford in Birmingham, Alabama. People think I'm a lot fancier than I am.
So Shakespeare in the parking lot and Stanford. Yeah, okay, perfect. Do you ever go back down south to visit?
We do. We go every summer to Alabama. We go to Dollywood. You guys ever go to Dollywood?
I've been dying to go to Dollywood.
Oh, it's the best.
Great?
We've been twice.
Really?
Oh, it's the best.
I love Dolly.
We love the South. We love the food. We listen to country music. Speaking of my wife, though, I think it was last summer or something, we were driving, and this song, do you guys know the Zac Brown Band? You guys know that? They're great. They're really great. This song came on that was called Whatever It Is. The song's called Whatever It Is.
Yep.
And the chorus, he like falls in love with this girl, and he's talking about like, oh, whatever it is about her, whatever it is. And my wife and I are thinking, oh, he doesn't know what it is. That's really sweet. And so then the week later, we're at her mom's house, and the video of that song came on. And I'm in the other room, and I hear Martel go, oh, hey, Tony, I think I know what it is. And I said, what? And she goes, she's a supermodel. She's literally the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life.
It could be what it is. Who knows?
I think I found it out.
It's her brisket recipe. That's probably what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
How's everything on Veep?
Oh, great.
Julie Louis-Dreyfus?
She's fantastic. She's fantastic.
We love her.
She's fantastic. She's getting stronger and stronger, and we're going to start shooting again this summer.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. You have so much going on. You have that, and you have Arrested Development, which
coming
people
out
are
again.
Freaking out.
Coming out.
People are freaking out. Buster, I mean,
crazy.
Seriously.
Well, it's a crazy show, but it's
brilliant.
Yeah. It's a really, really fun show. And I think because the last season ended where something happened to my girlfriend, Miss Liza Minnelli.
Yes, that's right.
And
the actual Liza Minnelli
was my girlfriend on the show.
Come on, how great is that?
Oh, fantastic.
How great is that?
I got to kiss Liza Minnelli.
Yes! Come on, buddy.
And it was amazing. And the best thing on set, she wouldn't sit like normal in a director's chair. She'd sit like this in a director's chair. And it was like she was about to break out in cabaret at any moment. And she was like, I'd like a Diet Coke. And I was like, I will get you whatever you want. But she was so great and so sweet, and she'd tell us stories about growing up with her mom and Judy Garland and all this stuff. She was lovely.
Isn't that fun?
It was great.
What is now happening? Can you say anything with this season?
Yeah, something happened to her that was kind of awful, and we don't know. We don't know. And then this whole season, we're just figuring it out. And my character's kind of a constant man-child. He's kind of a mess. He's a mess. But I have this relationship with my mother that is just so codependent and so dysfunctional and just a disaster. He needs a lot of therapy.
You do so much good stuff, dude. You're great in every single thing that you're in. Man. I want to show a clip. Here's Tony.
I think this is the clip of our dysfunctional relationship of my mother and I.
Tony Hale, Arrested Development. Take a look.
There was one bright spot when they simultaneously stumbled on a term they both secretly recognized would be useful in their future disagreements.
And my model is a hot mess, and I'm covered with glue, and I'm like, this is a hot mess.
But as her trial grew closer, it was getting harder for Lucille not to alienate her alibi.
This toast has hook holes.
Tony Hale, everybody!
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.